ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनर्पितं चरिंचिरात् कारुण्यवतीन कलौ समर्पयितुम् उन्नतजरसां स्वभक्तिश्रियम्। हरिपुरसुन्दरदुति कदम्ब सन्दीपित सदा हृदय कन्द्रेषु स्फुरतु वै सच्चिनन्दना। जयतां सुतपङ्गुर् मम मन्दमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वदाम्भुजौ श्रीराधा मदन मोहन। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्षे क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं वृन्दे नमस्ते हे चरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। लाउडली हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री चैतन्य चैतामृत। Yesterday we heard the words Tato dusangam usijjad satsu sajet buddhiman sant eva chindanti mano vyaksavan ittadi. Meaning, therefore, one has to give up the bad association, usijjad, throwing far away, complete rejection of bad association. One who is intelligent always try to stay in good association. In that association, the sadhus whose words are very strong and can cut the knot in the heart, which is so tightly bound from time immemorial. So we heard some commentary of Srila Bhakti Thakur and commentaries of Srila Bhakti Siddhanti Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada from Anubhashya. So according to Mahaprabhu, what is bad association? According to Mahaprabhu, bad association means any other desire other than desire of attaining the prema of Krishna and attaining the bhakti of Krishna. Other than that, all other desires are, are called bad association. Uh, So to give up association of bad people, to give up association of those which involve us in bad association, it is very easy to give up. Oh. with our body, means physical association is easy to give up, but it is so difficult to keep them away by the mind. Externally, we can say, okay, I reject you because I don't want bad association. But actually, rejection comes from the mind, and therefore, we are told to chant mantras because mantrayati mantra. Man, mantra helps us in delivering the mind from bad association, and that's why it's called mantra. But still, even mind runs towards those temporary objects which indulge us in bad association. Hmm. So those objects which are temporary in nature, which are material, we have very long, we have very long term relationship with those material objects. And that relationship is with mind from many, many lifetimes. In the same way, Urvashi, the heavenly girl, very beautiful one, she rejected Pururva, and therefore Pururva, because of his sense, the urges of sense enjoyment, he became very, very distressed because Urvashi had rejected him. After lamenting a long time, when Pururva came back to his, uh, we can say consciousness or that intelligence. Sorry, when that intelligence grew, he decided to give up all sense enjoyment, and therefore he gave up that association. Even physically is already given up, but even is given up association from mind, out of sight, out of mind. He gave up that bad association from his mind, and therefore all auspiciousness came to him. In the same way, intelligent person should always associate with that eternal auspicious association of sadhus. Hmm. By the effect of that, that knot in the heart, which by our own endeavors is difficult to cut or difficult to release, that knot, it can very easily get operated by sadhus. That's the that's the potency of sadhu sangha. Hmm. With the instructions of sadhus and by hearing Bhagwan's katha, that katha, that which is related to his pastimes. As Krishna says, Janma karma chame divyam. My birth and my pastimes are with transcendental. So constantly staying along with sadhu's instructions and associating with the pastimes, uh, one can very easily give up that bad association and all the urges to enjoy material senses. Further explanation of this is given by Srila Vishnu Chatur Thakur, explaining if someone performing pious deeds or goes to different tirthas or engage in the service of some deities. Even so, involved in reading, acquiring knowledge by reading Shastras, even by uh, performing all these activities, it is so difficult to give up what? The attachment to enjoy senses. Even by performing past activities, even by wandering in different tirthas, serving the deities, or even reading Shastras, it is so difficult to give up. Vishwa Chaturthakur. Therefore, externally, giving up to Sangaha means bad association. After giving up bad association, so just giving up bad association is not everything, it's not all in all. Giving up bad association is something external. But something more important than that is again associating with sadhus. If one give a bad association, but on the other hand, not associating with sadhus, then the seed in the heart, that bija of enjoying senses, still lying there. It's still lying there. And that's why in Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukdev Goswami told, Kunjvar Shochvat, the bathing of an elephant. Elephant take bath in river or a pond, comes out, and again he take mud and throw in himself. Therefore, there are many ways to get rid of sins. कोचि निवर्ते भद्रात कोचि निवर्ते तत्क्षणात प्राय से तो हम मन ने कुंजवर सोचवर. By visiting all the places of pilgrimage, by giving charity, etc. All this. Even though since one can get rid of sins, means destroy sins, but the tendency to perform sins still remain in the heart. Then the other process explained is give charity, control your senses, serve different deities, read books, maintain purity. One can get rid of sins. Yes, it's true. Still, that seed of means that vasana, the tendency to perform sin, still remain in the heart. So, in relation to this, example is given. Venu gun ivanila anila. Just like setting a fire in a forest full of bamboos. After fire, all the bamboos turn to ashes. And one is so happy, wow, I cleaned my garden, I cleaned my forest. No bamboos anymore. It's true. But after downpour, after rain, that which is in the root again sprouts. Again the bamboos comes up. That means the tendency to perform sin, which is in a form of seed lying in the heart, is still there. So that's why Sri Vishwa Thakur explains, by all these activities is so difficult. Only one activity, Kechit Kavalya Bhaktaya Vasudev Prayanam Angan Tuvanti Karse Nehar Eva Bhaskara. Only by Kevala Bhakti and only Kevala Bhakti means pure Bhakti. Only by pure Bhakti. This is the word Shukdev Goswami said. Kechit Kevalya Bhaktaya Vasudev Prayanam. The pure Bhakti surrender to Vasudev means Krishna with the potency of that Kevala Bhakti, one can get rid of sins, and not only sins, even the seed of the sin which is in the heart. It can only happen with Kevala Bhakti. But how to attain this Kevala Bhakti? Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Vandamo Savadhana Mate Kevala Bhakti. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. By worshipping the lotus feet of Gurudev, one can easily attain what? Kevala Bhakti means pure Bhakti. But Vandamui Savadhana Mate, with utmost attention, alertness, because there are many chances to perform offense. Considering him an ordinary person, considering his activity to be an ordinary, very worse offense. And gradually, by not understanding the activities, what happens? Losing taste in chanting, losing taste in service, no interest. One has to go through this consequence. Therefore, Vanda Vai Savadhana Mati, with utmost attention and alertness, one serve the lotus feet of Sri Guru Pad Padma, by which, by his association, we get Kevala Bhakti, the Shuddha Bhakti, which is the cause of, not on as a secondary result of performance of that Kevala Bhakti, is the seed of sin in the heart get uprooted. Tomorrow is Narsimha Chaturdashi, right? Here in India, I don't know about other countries. I suppose it's tomorrow in Europe and also in America, I suppose. But we are going to observe and follow this tomorrow. So just for tomorrow, one day, the schedule is will be going to be little different. From tomorrow, as we are doing. So I'm just speaking about my time. I don't know different times of time zones for different countries. But in my place, we start chanting every day 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. So tomorrow, Hari Katha will be from 6:30 p.m. my Indian time. Prior to that will be some Kirtan, some Hindi Hari Katha, but I don't know how many of you will understand that Hindi Hari Katha. Therefore, my Katha will start 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. and 7:30 will be Abhishek. Everyone can see Darshan, Abhishek of Shri Narsingh Bhagwan Shalagram, and immediately after Abhishek, there will be Arati. So that will be scheduled for tomorrow. We're not going to do 1 hour chanting just for tomorrow. Excuse me for that. But we will start doing this. We will resume this day after tomorrow. We're going to start this day after tomorrow. But for tomorrow, the schedule is because in the morning also we have scheduled Kirtan, Hari Katha. The whole day we are engaged in this, right? Later on, the message will be given in the group. You can see that time zones where you have to get connected. So, yeah. So Narsingh Bhagwan appeared with 16 arms with all weapons. If demon sees Narsingh Bhagwan 16 arms with weapons, they start trembling, shaking. Yeah. But when devotee sees Lord is coming to save and protect me with his 16 arms, with all weapons, who will not take shelter of Sri Narsingh? Who will not take shelter? There will be no fear. And each and every nails of Sri Narsingh Bhagwan is very, very sharp. And we need those sharp nails to uproot the anarthas which is lying deep in the heart from time immemorial. Who will not take shelter of Sri Narsingh Dev? It's a very auspicious day tomorrow. We are supposed to fast from morning till evening until we finish with Abhishek. And then after sunset, one can take some water. Otherwise, is fasting without water till evening, I mean till sunset. And after that, if someone cannot, then just take water. But try to fast till, because that's the time of appearance day of Sri Narsingh Bhagwan. Narsingh Bhagwan is Paravast Avatar. Paravast, where opulence and some reciprocation with devotee is there. Paravast Avatar. Why we have to worship Narsingh Bhagwan? Our worshipable is, our Ishт is, and we are told to worship Radha Madhav. Yes. Radhe Jai Jai Madhav Daiti. Gokula Karoli Mandal. Our worshipable is Radha Madhav. What is the need of worshipping Sri Narsingh Bhagwan? If someone asks, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, who is your Aradhe? You are saying one-pointed devotion. So one-pointed means what? What is the answer? Aradhyo Bhagwan Vrajesh Tanyas Tadham Vrindavanam Ramya Kachit Upasna Vraj Vargena Ya Kalpita. Our Aradhe, our worshipable is Vrajesh Tanyas, Krishna of Vrindavan. Served with Krishnalivi Siddhiman Smarami. When Krishna is with Radharani and all the gopis around, that's our worshipable. Then why you have to fast on Narsimha Chaturdashi? Why you have to celebrate Narsimha Chaturdashi? Why the mercy and blessing of Narsimha Bhagwan is so essential, very essential. Why? In one sense, there is no difference between Krishna, but there is some Vaishishta. Our worshipable is Radha Krishna, and our goal is to attain the loving service of Radha and Krishna. Need, necessity to worship Narsimha Bhagwan. Skip that. No, it's very important. Why? Because we are in the process of performing sadhan bhakti, which will further take us to bhava bhakti and then prema bhakti. Sadhan, the goal of sadhan bhakti is not prema bhakti. Vishnu Chakur Thakur explains. The goal of sadhan bhakti, the sadhe, the goal of sadhan bhakti is to attain bhava bhakti. Oh, not prem bhakti. No, why not? No. Vishnu Chakur Thakur explains in Bhakti Swami Sindhu Bindu. Because the goal of sadhan bhakti is bhava bhakti. Kriti sadhya bhave sadhya bhavasa sadhana vida. Nitya siddhasya bhavasya prakatam vidhi. The goal of sadhan bhakti is to attain bhava bhakti. So even from the stage of sadhan bhakti all the way to the stage of bhava bhakti, there are always some anarthas, anarth nivritti, which happens to destroy at each and every stage. Ek deshik, bahudeshik, prayaki, prayati. Prayaki, pray. Huh? Huh? Last caller? Huh. Ek deshik, bahudeshik, prayaki, pray, sampurna. In the stage of Adoshrada, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajan Kriya, then comes Anarth Nivritti, which is like an ocean to cross. Yeah. How we can cross ocean? There are many ways. You can swim to cross ocean. Yes, English channel. By boat, uh, rowing a boat, that boat, not mechanical. Then very nice, fully equipped with machine, that boat, a big ship, and the fastest way is flight to cross the ocean. Yes, but one can also swim. There are many sadhans to cross the ocean. Therefore, Anath Nivritti is like an ocean, and there are many ways to cross that ocean. Swimming, oh, so hard. Lot of endeavors. Maybe we will not able to accomplish, and huh, we will drown just in the midway. Bas, ho gaya. And even rowing the boat, oh, sweating. Ooh, so much pain. You can't do this. Again, sink. Still on spinning. Then boat, ship, best is flight. Cross over in 30 minutes or 1 hour. Finish. That's why. Anath Nivritti is like an ocean. By sincerely performing endeavors to get rid of all this anath nivritti, to overcome anath nivritti, it comes in ekdeshik form, बहुदेशिक, प्रायकी, पूर्ण, प्रायकी, पूर्ण, पूर्ण anath nivritti. That's come on the stage of bhav. So it starts after anath nivritti. The next stage is nishtha. So from nishtha, asakti, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav, and then comes the Prema Bhakti. So there is always some anarthas. Even in the stage of Bhav, there is a possibility or there is a tendency to do some Mahad Aparad, to offend some, huh, huh, to perform offense, very severe offense towards sadhus. Mahad Aparad in the stage of Bhav. And that's why, because there is a possibility to perform aparad, offense, it cannot be inclusive in the term prema bhakti. That's why bhav bhakti is kept in between sadhan bhakti and prema bhakti. Bhav bhakti is in between, in the midst of sadhan bhakti and prema bhakti. Understand? So, long journey to attain prema bhakti, Radha Madhav Seva, say Radha Madhav Antaranga Seva, so difficult. We have to go through all these anarthas. And if we pray to Radha Madhav, please take care of our anarthas, he say, I'm so busy. I'm very busy. I have no time. Prabhu, you are busy in what? My Ras Lila. I never give up Ras Lila. Remember, 2 days back we heard, Aham evasam ev agri nanya sat asat chaparam. The first words of Chatushloki Bhagavatam, where Srinivas Acharya Prabhu giving commentary of explanation this word saying Krishna is always in a mood of Gopavesh. I am a Gopa. And when was been asked to Krishna, where were you before creation, in creation and after creation? Krishna said, I am always in Ras Leela. I never leave Ras Leela. So Prabhu, you are in Ras Leela, you are enjoying there. How about us? We want to get interest into that. Tu agana mane amare gani kinkari koriya rakho apani Srila Bhakti Thakur singing Vraja Vipine, this bhajan. Yamun Yamuna Kule Mancha Manohar Shobhita Kule. In the last verse, what he's saying? Tuhagana mane amare gani kinkari kariya rakho rakani. Oh Radharani, allow me to come and join in your group in that camp to serve Madhav. So no doubt that's our goal. Aradhya Bhagwan Brajesh Satanyas. But there are many obstacles to achieve those goals. So therefore, if we pray to Krishna, Krishna has given this charge or this department to one of his incarnation called Shri Narsingh Avatar. Okay, if you have some problems, consult Narsingh Bhagwan. If you have some problem, consult that doctor. Prabhu, I have some physical problem. I have some mental problem. I have some family issues. I have some health problem. Okay, contact my representative, Narsingh Bhagwan. With 6 arms. Tav kar kamala vare nakham adbhut singam. Dalita hiranya kashipu tanu bhingam. If he can rip apart Hiranyakashipu, who is so strong personality, the conqueror of 3 worlds, what to speak of our anarthas, very easily. Narsingh Bhagwan can do this. So therefore, we need his very, very special, compassionate uh, vision on us. And that can possible if we observe Sri Narsingh Chaturdashi, which is tomorrow, nicely. Reading about Sri Narsingh Bhagwan, singing Narsingh prayers, chanting, and engage whole day in hearing and chanting Sri Narsingh Stuti. Yes, especially the Stutis, what Prahlad Maharaj is singing in praise of Lord Narsingh Dev, especially those prayers. Therefore, Tatad Sangam Usidhya. Sri Narsingh Hiranyakashipu, he told his uh, the teachers of Prahlad Maharaj, Shanda Marka. Prahlad is speaking nonsense because Prahlad is saying something against. I feel offended. He is praising my enemy. You see what he's saying? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam. Stupid. What is saying? Oh, teacher Shanda Marka, this is what you teaching to him. No, sir. No, sir. Then he must be in bad association. So from the perspective of Hiranyakashipu, the bad association is he must be associating some sadhus. That is his bad association. Understand? Prahlad must be associating with some sadhus. They are some demigods or some modes of sattva gun, goodness. Maybe Prahlad, my son, is associating with them. That's why he's speaking all this nonsense about my enemy, glorifying my enemy. And don't you know that Vishnu has killed his uncle? Don't you know this? And he's praising him instead of glorifying and praising me. He's in bad association. So from the demonic perspective, from the perspective of mode of ignorance and mode of passion, those who are in the mode of goodness is a bad association for them. Understand? But those devotees who are in a mode of goodness, for them bad association means those who are in a mode of ignorance and mode of passion. Yes, that is fair. Huh? But from Hiranyakashipu perspective, Prahlad is associating with devotees, that means he's in a bad association. So improve him by giving your association. Oh Shandamarka. Teach him politics. Teach him all hypocrisy, all this. This is our dharma. Sabe pumsa paro dharma. This is our dharma. Everyone has to follow this dharma. Yeah. So that's the perspective of many. There's a vision of many people. What is a bad association? Tato dusangam usijya. Hiranyakashipu is telling Prahlad Maharaj to give up that association, which is spoiling you, spoiling your nature. We are from Rakshas Kula, we are from demonic clan. So give up that association of sadhus, even if you are worshipping them or following them. So, not only giving up bad association is enough, something more than that is required. What is that? Association of sadhus. Vishnu Chakur Thakur is emphasizing on this point. Just by rejecting dusanga, bad association, is not enough. Something more important than that is association of sadhus. So both things goes parallel. Association of sadhu and giving up bad association. Those who give up bad association and always in sadhu sangha, good association, actually they are most intelligent. And those who don't follow this formula, they are buddhiheen, empty mind. They have no brain. And that's the reason sadhus always encourage us. And sadhu always instruct us. And those sadhus who are encouraging and instruct us with this, they are Shiksha Guru. They are called as Shiksha Guru. Shiksha Guru never tells us to enjoy the world. They always inspiring us, encouraging us to worshipping. So imagine Prahlad Maharaj in demonic dynasty. Mode of passion and mode of goodness is prominent there. So there was a choice. Mode of passion and mode of ignorance. Sorry. So there was a choice. He could have associated with the sons of Shukracharya Shandamarka. On the other side, there is another association of Naradji. What Prahlad Maharaj chose? Association of Shandamarka? No. He chose the association of Naradji. And just in the womb of his mother, Prahlad Maharaj has not even took birth. He's just in the womb of his mother, and he heard from Naradji the explanation of Bhagavad Dharma. What is Bhagavad Dharma? He heard from Naradji right in the womb, when Prahlad Maharaj was in the womb. And he got that association. He's always surrounded by mode of passion and mode of ignorance. But he was not affected with that. Imagine, the son of Hiranyakashipu is a pure devotee. The son of Prahlad Maharaj is again non-devotee. Prahlad Maharaj's own son, Virochan, is demon, is asura. And then son of Virochan is Bali Maharaj, again a pure devotee. What a mystery. There are 12 Mahajans. Swambhu, Narad, Shambhu, Kumar, Kapila Manu, Prahlad, Janaka, Bhishma, Bali, Vayasaki, Vayam, Yamaraj. In these 12 Mahajans, two is Prahlad Maharaj and Bali Maharaj, means grandfather and grandson. They took two positioning, two seats in this 12 Mahajans. The son of Hiranyakashipu, pure devotee. The son of pure devotee Prahlad Maharaj, again a demon. Virochan, not following Prahlad Maharaj. Mahajano je gata sa pantha, following the footsteps of Mahajans, means following the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj. Virochan never followed this. He was following his grandfather, Hiranyakashipu. But the son of Virochan, Bali, was following his grandfather, Prahlad Maharaj. So what do we understand by the meaning? Mahajanoji Gata Sapanta. I was explaining this morning. It is said the safest path is to follow the path of Mahajans. Safest path. Follow that same road, the same route, the same route where Mahajans are walking. Really? That will work? Yes, then I will drive my car from the same path where I first, when Srila Gurudev came to Holland 1996. I still remember the route. Someone can say, oh, from Amsterdam airport, I drove Srila Gurudev to Rotterdam, Den Haag, all these cities, Capella, all these cities. Oh, when Gurudev came to Houston, from the airport, we brought him from this road to this particular Sugarland or Keith Harrow, all these places, all these roads, because oh Mahajan, Gurudev is pure devotee Mahajan. He traveled on this path, so I should drive on the same path. That means in this way I am following my Gurudev. This is the meaning. This is not the meaning. Yeah. Following the same, the, in India we say route, and in America they say route. The same route or route, whatever it is. Yeah. That's not called following the footsteps of Mahajans. So I was explaining to devotees this morning in my Hindi class. Gurudev used to go to Badger in California, and every year was a festival. Gurudev so much absorbed in speaking pastimes, totally immersed in Braj Bhav, and giving a very elevated understanding of what is the meaning of Braj Bhav. How one can get enters into the esoteric pastimes of Radha and Krishna. How is possible? And also explaining sadhan, practice. So Srila Gurudev used to go for morning walk. Very nice. One passage with two big grounds, and cows are there eating grass. Big hill is there. So whole surrounding is reminding of Govardhan, Giraj Govardhan, and Vrindavan, cows around. Srila Gurudev used to chant there. And 200, 300 devotees following Srila Gurudev in morning walk behind him. Following Srila Gurudev. And 2010, we are so unfortunate. Sri Gurudev, he left us. But the festival of Badger still happening every year in remembrance of Srila Gurudev. We'll slide of Srila Gurudev, some of his pastimes, of his Hari Katha. All devotees see this and remind everyone, remember Srila Gurudev. And still, even now, when we all go to Bajar, we walk on the same path, the same road where Gurudev used to do morning walk. So can we say, oh, Mahajanoji Gata Sapanta, I'm following the same, I'm walking on the same path where Srila Gurudev was walking, or Srila Swami Maharaj was walking, or Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada was walking, Srila Bhakti Thakur was walking. I'm walking same Gotram Day where Bhakti Thakur used to walk. I'm following Mahajans. This is not called following. You're walking on the same or you're driving on the same road. That's not called following. Yeah. So Mahajanoji Gata Sapantaha. Following the footsteps of Mahajan means following the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj accurately. Bali, following the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj not following the footsteps of Hiranyakashipu. Virochan not following the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj. Understand? When Shri Narsingh Bhagwan appeared and asked and told Prahlad to ask something from him as boon, Prahlad Maharaj denied. Denying. That's not offensive. I was emphasizing on this point this morning. Very beautiful point. Oh, Bhagwan wants to give you something. How can you reject Bhagwan? You rejecting Krishna is not offense. No. By seeing our services, Krishna might say, okay, you perform so much sadhu sang, you serve so much sadhu, I want to give you something. Prabhu, anything your choice? No, Prabhu, anything. Whatever comes from you, I always appreciate that. Oh, really? Whatever I want to give? Yes, anything. I can give you what? I can give you liberation. Yeah, doesn't matter. If you're giving something to me, it's your prasad. How I can reject your prasad? Really? So you're happy with liberation? Yes. Acha, okay. Not with liberation. I will give you perfections, siddhis, material perfections. Yeah, doesn't matter. That's also good. It's good. No problem. It's good. Okay. No. I think I can make you the king of the whole planet Earth. Oh, really? That sounds good. No, wait a minute. Something more than that. Okay, I'll make you Brahma. Oh, then I'll be the creator. Great, Prabhu. You keep on increasing your prasad. First you're giving one rasgulla, then two, then three. Now you're giving me five rasgullas. How can I reject you? Sure. Okay, anyway. I think I should give you Dhruv Loka. Because at time of annihilation, Pralay, even Brahm Loka also get destroyed. But Dhruv Loka always remains sustained there. Dhruv Loka always remains there. So I'll give you that. That's wonderful, Prabhu. But I'm beggar. Beggars are not choosers. I can't choose. Anything you want to give, this is your prasad. How dare I can reject you? How dare I can reject you? It's offensive. That's not the system. That's not our philosophy. We have that courage to say no to Krishna. I don't want. Even though you are God, you are Savatantra Swatantra. You are Swarat. You are independent. You can give anything. But I also know Janma Daspayata Anve Atiret Charthishu Abhigya Swarat. You are Abhigya. You are all knower. You are omniscient. You know what I want from you. Oh, you're rejecting me? Yes. I have that courage to say no. I don't want these things from you. Why? What is that? What is that strength in you that you are rejecting me? Huh? Prabhu, don't try to cheat me. Okay? Ah, don't try to cheat me. I know one of your form as Srimad Bhagavatam, which is non-different from you. And I heard this Bhagavatam from parrot-like devotees. When they touch your form as Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam becomes Madhurati Madhur, sweet, sweeter, sweeter. So therefore, I heard the invite Bhagavatam. So I will not, like others, I don't want to get cheated even by you. Okay, what you heard? Na nakrishtam, na chaparmeshtam, na sarvbhaumam, na rasadhipatyam, na yoga siddhi va punarbhavam va. Who said this? Mahajan. Who's Mahajan? Vritasur. Sri Vrita Bhagavatam. Even though a demon, but mood is more than a sadhu. In a demon body, but mood is sadhu. And therefore, I heard, oh, Prabhu, if you are coming, if you directly in front of me and want to give me all these gifts, please keep it with you. I don't want from you. Don't try to cheat me. I heard Sri Vrita Sur, but he said, Na Prishtam, not just Parameshtam. I don't want the position of Dhruv, that Dhruv Loka. Sorry. I don't want that Dhruv Loka. I don't want to become Brahma. I don't want to become the ruler of the planet Earth. I don't want any siddhis, any perfection. I also don't want any liberation. Oh, Krishna, really? This is called Mahajana Jigata Sakantana. Following the footsteps of Mahajans. Srimad Bhagavatam is Paramhansa Sahita. Paramhansa. All Mahajans description or the language of spoken by or presented by Mahajans. If one reads Srimad Bhagavatam, cannot get cheated by anyone. Even cannot get cheated by Krishna, who is sometimes in a playful. Krishna never cheat anyone, but sometimes he's playful. He's playing and he wants to check. His checking, his testing is sometimes very, very difficult to overcome. And we get failure in that. Ah. Because the general common understanding saying anything coming from Krishna, we should accept this as is prasad. No, one have to be intelligent with sadhu sangaha, not with asadhu sangaha, not with bad association. Bad association will say anything come from Krishna, accept that. But sadhu sangha explains no. Develop that courage to say no to Krishna. In association of sadhus, you come to know what to ask, what to ask and what to deny. Vritasur said, I don't want these things. Okay. You don't want any of these things, fine. But what if I want to give you? What if I want to give you? So Prabhu, please tell me what you want to give me. Oh, yeah, very simple. Salokhe, Shashti, Samipke, Sarupe. I can give you 4 liberations. Take Salokhe, residence in the same abode as me. Take Shashti, same opulence as me. Samipke, proximity with me. And Sarupe, beautiful form like me. The whole menu card is there. Ask anything. Everything will be served to you. And if you want Sayujya to merge in my effulgence, I can give that. But Krishna himself says, no. Even if I want to give this to my devotees, they are not foolish. They are very intelligent. They have this courage to say no to me. Diyamanana grananti vinamat sevanam jana. My devotees say, no, keep this with you. Oh, Krishna says, Baba, then what you want? Why are you running after me? You don't want this, you don't want that, you don't want that. Okay, any desire? I will not tell anyone. Just whisper in my ear. I will not tell anyone. Just whisper in my ear. Personal, huh? Only you and me. Intimate. Oh, only intimate between you and me. No, no, Nathan. I will not declare to anyone. Don't worry. Ask any boon from me, okay? Anything, anything. Prahlad Maharaj said, yes, Prabhu. Oh, here comes the point. Yes, come on, what do you want? Prahlad Maharaj said, Yadi dasyaste kama varasvam vardadrisham. Bhagavan very happy. Yes, here comes the point. He said, hey Vardadrisham, one who is the who best amongst giving boons to others. Bhagavan understood. Yes, yes, yes. He's coming to the line. He's going to ask something. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. Kamam hidim samroham. Then fulfill my desire. That never in my heart any desire can sprout to ask anything from you. Destroy that tendency of asking any boon from you, from my heart. Never in my life there should awake any desire to ask anything from you. Destroy that tendency. Bhagavan, oh, I thought he's going to ask something. Even Bhagavan is sometimes doing like this. I went to Dhruv. He performed severe austerities 6 months. I told Dhruv, 36,000 years, you will be the ruler of the whole planet Earth. I was so happy. Wow, I'm giving this to Dhruv. But Dhruv started crying. Dhruv started crying. Why? Try to understand. Focus what I want to say. Dhruv started crying when I want to give this boon to him. And instead of happily enjoying or receiving from me, Dhruv started saying, Kacham विचिन्ते अपि दिव्य रत्नम स्वामी कृतार्थो अस्मि वरम न याचे स्थान अभिलाष स्थिति तपस्योहम तब तो प्राप्तवान मुनिंद वृंदयम. Dhruv Maharaj said, oh, I'm seeing a valuable jewel in front of me, but I came for broken pieces of grass. I came to forest for broken pieces of glass, sorry, and I'm seeing a valuable, a divya jewel in front of me. Swami, Kritartha, please bless me. Varam na yache. Don't give me this wound. Don't give me this wound. Lamenting. Bhagavan said, oh, he pleased me. He satisfied me. And I want to make him 36,000 years ruler of the planet Earth. He said, no. I asked Prahlad. And you see, Radharani, you see what he's asking? You see what he's asking? He's saying, destroy the tendency of asking any boon from me. Oh, you know why? Because Dhruv Maharaj and Prahlad Maharaj, association of Naraji, association of Naraji, yeah. Vritasur, not don't want to ask anything, and Kunti Devi, my goodness, she went so far to say, "I want calamities, not any boon." Kunti Devi said, "I want something from you." What you want? क्या श्लोक है? विपद न संतु न शाश्वत तत्व जगत गुरु भवतो दर्शनम यस्यात् पुनर्भव दर्शनम. Oh, just give me calamities, obstacles. See, is this is a way to ask a boon? She asking calamities, troubles, obstacles. You think I'm that bad? And there was one another, Prithu. Oh, these Bhagavatam characters, Krishna say, I'm starting crying by seeing what they are asking from me. Prithu Maharaj said, give me 1000 years. I was so happy when he just uttered the word Kevalya Pate. Kevalya Pate means, oh, the best giver of liberation. I was so happy. Actually, he meant to say liberation. I very easily can give liberation. Mukti Danati Kaharchit Samana Bhakti Yoga. Immediately I want to give. But when I wanted to give liberation, Prithu Maharaj, that Prithu, my devotee, said, no, 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 wait. I didn't mean that. So what you want? 1000 years. What? 1000 years? You want to look ugly? Years everywhere in the body? I said, no, 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 Prabhu, you're not understanding. In these 2 years, give me strength of 1000 years. Why? I want to hear your glories. I want to hear your glories. So Krishna said, oh, I'm tired, want to give boons to them, and this is what they're asking. And that's why they're following Bhagavatam. That's why we have to follow Mahajana Jagata Sapantaha, the path or the dealings or the prayers, what this Mahajans, huh? The conduct, what they have shown to us, we have to follow this conduct, Bhagavatam. Therefore, Prabhu, I can tell you something in your ears. Don't tell anyone, okay? Because now you want to give me something. Now a desire awoke in my heart. Yes. So I must tell you something very important. Don't think I'm serving you free of cost. I need salary. Okay? I gave up everything, my all attachments, my family. I tolerated all criticism in the society, etc. What do you think? Without salary? Huh. No one in the world works without salary. I also want something from you. Okay, let me know what you want from. प्रेम धन बिना व्यर्थ दरिद्र जीवन दास कोरी वेतन मोर देह प्रेम धन. Prabhu, I'm serving you. So therefore I want one wages, salary from you. And what is that? Prem dhan. Your loving services. Don't say no to this. I only want this. I don't want any liberation. I don't want the position of Dhruva. I don't want the position of Brahma. I don't want to become the king of the whole planet Earth. I don't want any protection. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavita va jagadish kamai. Mama janmani, janmanishware, bhagavad bhaktir ehetuki koi. Here comes the point. So, I will not leave you I want this salary from you. If you want to give me, give this, not less than that. Please, not less than that. That's why I was not opening my mouth. That's why. Maybe I'll win loss. I think time is over. Just 2 minutes ending up. Just 2 minutes. There was one scholar in Vrindavan years back. We were working with him, serving Srila Gurudev. And Srila Gurudev wanted to have some service done by him for preaching, for publication, etc. So Gurudev engaged me and my godbrother, Madhav Prabhu, to go and ask him how much money we can offer to him for this service, because it is obvious he will not do this free of cost. He's giving his services and we need to give something. We humbly approached him. We said, please don't mind. It's not a matter of money actually, but it is just a compensation. Just little compensate. You giving your valuable time, your energy in this mission, in this service. Some little compensation. Don't don't value this according to money. So let us know how much you expecting from Srila Gurudev. How much money you expecting? He said, no, I will not open my mouth. We said, why not? You want to do free? He said, no. But I don't want to open my mouth. Why? So because I'll be lost if I open my mouth. Maybe Srila Narayan Maharaj wants to give me more, and if I open my mouth, I ask something less, I'll be lost. Understand? For example, if you say, I want only $500 for a month, and Gurudev in his mind already thinking to give him $25,000. Understand? And if he just say $500, that means he's in loss. He said, no, I'm not going to ask anything. Let Maharaj decide whatever he wants to give me. In the same way. In the same way. If we ask something, we'll be in loss. Let him decide. But if he gives us a choice, always remember, Mahajana Jagata Sapanta. Association of sadhus is the best boon we can ask from Krishna. Because in that association, will not get cheated. Whereas Krishna can cheat us. But in association of sadhus, we know how Krishna comes in a tricky way and wants to gives us so many boons. But that is what he wants to reject us. We don't want to get rejected. We want to get only and only. If he gives us a choice, prem dhan bina vyartha daridra jivan das kari vetan mor deha prem dhan. Only prem dhan. And how to attain that prem dhan? Only when obstacles, which are troubling so much in our process, goes away. And how these obstacles will go? The best day, it comes in once a year, Sri Narsingh Chaturdashi. Sripad Maharaj is evidence of this. He fasted on that day in his previous birth without knowing that this is Narsingh Chaturdashi day. Without knowing. And he got so much benefit by this. So what if we knowingly follow this day? Fasting, remembering, chanting, serving deities, offering bhogas, hearing Hari Katha, spend whole day Krishna consciousness. You see, Narsingh Bhagwan definitely will take care of our anarthas. And we are on the progression to get this prema. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Gaur. Shri Narsingh Bhagwan ki, Shri Bhaktaraj Prahlad Maharaj ki, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Gaur.